So one of the questions we undoubtedly get quite often is, what about college? If my children go here, will they be able to get into college? So I want to give you the short answer, and then I want to give you more context around that. Short answer is absolutely, and actually pretty dang easily. Now, here's some more context. And I say this as somebody who has experience working with universities around the world. I've worked in universities. I understand the game of admissions. And so I want to take a look at this from a couple of different avenues, more so to give you peace of mind than anything else. So will my child be able to get into college? Yes. What if we are operating at an educational center that we register with the state as home schooled, right? Home educated. Will they still be able to get in? Yes. Home educated young people have been going to college forever. And in fact, there's often a separate application process for them specifically to get into that university. It's very easy if you understand the game and how to play it. And that's something that we understand how to play. How do you actually get the attention of the admissions officers so that you stand out? Understanding that there's 5,000 college campuses here, that nobody has to go straight from high school if you don't want to. There's the ability to take a gap year, that you can often get into college easier by taking a gap year and going in as a transfer student. You could take junior college courses ahead of time. There's a million ways to play the game, including not going if you don't want to. College is no longer as relevant as it used to be, and in fact, it's a net negative for a lot of people as well. That doesn't mean it is for your hero, and we want to be intentional. We want to go to college if it makes sense, if there is a specific reason to. But the idea here at an Apogee school is that you're going to come out competent enough, confident enough, and connected enough to not necessarily need it. Oh, and by the way, some of you are asking this question, and your young heroes are only 5 years old. We have no idea in 13 years from now if college is going to be relevant at all. All we know is we'll keep up as an organization with how to play that game so that when the time comes, if it is a necessary option for your hero, we will help him or her get through. It's really not difficult. There's a very specific game to play and a very specific system to play. And here's another benefit. The reality is we're continuing to expand. Apogee University is a real thing, and it will be a real thing sooner rather than later. And so it's partnering with organizations like Seth Godin's Alt MBA or Jordan Peterson Academy, creating our own through Apogee University, creating our own ecosystem and infrastructure of character and value-driven organizations that are partner organizations for us that'll be looking for your young heroes to come in, not just for internships and apprenticeships, but for full-time positions. All of these things are happening as far as the infrastructure. And even if they didn't, again, playing the college game is really easy and we know how to do it well. I wanted to give you an abundance of information there for one reason and one reason only. You can take a deep breath. You can take that worry off your shoulders so that you can stop focusing on a theoretical thing that you think you might need, but you're not really sure what it is and what that's going to pan out to look like for later. And you can focus on what matters. It's the same thing we're focusing on, and that's your young hero.